The most wild thing to me about the 4B movement is the outpouring of women who are realizing how much of a good idea it is, and the outpouring of men who are like, they can do that? I know it's a fairly recent thing, man, but yeah, women can get their own homes, live their own lives, and do basically everything that they want to without centering men around their lives. You would think that some of you would see this as a step towards getting rid of the patriarchy and removing some of the stress in your life around being a traditional man, even though some of you may still want to be.
And I'm one of them, princess, and I can promise you I have no stress over it. And I don't have to stress about having my balls still either. You're trying to make an argument about the 4B movement, and I can promise you I was not stressing about that either, but did you forget about the argument you're trying to make? You seem to be more stressed about any of this than anyone else.
I think if a man is taking a woman on a date and he doesn't have the money to pay, then don't go on a date.
You go on a walk in the park.
If you're a dude and all you can afford is to take a girl for a walk in a park, you don't have time for that walk. You should go and make some money because you've got bigger problems.
What? You can get some pastries and a bottle of champagne and have a picnic at the park. That's so nice. After work hours. What do you mean? You don't have a life? You just work?
I'm just saying that you have to kind of get your priorities straight. As a man, if you are concentrated on improving yourself, financial is one of them, but your health, your mindset, all of that, the correct woman is going to come. But if you're putting your effort into finding a partner instead of effort into bettering yourself, then of course you're going to have drama because the partner that you're attracting is a partner who will settle for your dumbass. Go and improve yourself. Go and get done.
I'm just as sick of this high value nothing as I am with the previous lunatic. It's even funnier when the lady in the video was defending walking in the park. His answer was still don't date, get your money first, and he's no different from all the men-hating lunatics who are teaching women to stay single, or at least stay single until you find men with money. What's a 19, 20 years old gonna do? Stay away from an entire gender because they don't have their money yet? Get to be 30 or 40 years old with some money and no social skills? Get played by the first 3 or 4 day meet and get taken for everything they've got? Why not do both? Work towards getting a solid long-term relationship and also build something for the future. Build something for yourself. Get your money to whatever level you want. Or at least if you're not interested in a long-term relationship, still deal with the other gender. Social skills, just like any other skills, requires practice. And if you listen to some lunatic like this, you're gonna have none.
Happy women don't leave good husbands.
He didn't really start this process. I guess it was more so me because I was always looking for someone else because I didn't know how to be loved or how to accept love. And so while he was fighting for me, I was pushing him away.
Happy women don't leave good marriages.
I left the good guy. I left the guy that everybody looks at and is like, that's a dad. That's a husband. That's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes. He cleaned the house. He took the kids to school. He worked all day. He made good money. He supported us.
Women that feel supported, women that feel happy and loved and validated, those women aren't leaving good marriages and good husbands.
He was the good guy.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm here to tell you, it's okay to leave the good guy. It's okay to leave the good guy.
So the next time a man says to you that women are tearing their families apart because they randomly woke up and decided that they wanted a divorce, send them this video.
Yeah, she's absolutely full of shit. She wants that to be the truth, but it's not the truth. Happy women who feel loved and validated and heard absolutely still leave their husbands. Now, is that all divorces? No, it's not.
But that doesn't mean it doesn't happen either. How's this for another example?
No. Our generation is cooked. There's no way! Kaka's ex-wife has just come out saying why she actually divorced Kaka, who she was married to for 10 years, saying, Kaka never betrayed me. He treated me well. He gave me a wonderful family, but I was not happy. Something was missing. The problem was he was too perfect for me. You're telling me that this woman married her childhood sweetheart and divorced him after 10 years, even after 2 children, to end up going with a bad boy. So she was married to a Champions League winner, World Cup winner, and Ballon d'Or winner, and yet she still divorced him. Not to mention that this guy's one of the most handsome men in football. I'm not gay, but this guy is majestic, let's be real. Lads, if this guy ended up being single and got divorced for being too perfect, our chances are not even slim. There's no hope for us. This generation's cooked, fam. I actually can't believe that.
I'm not the one to say don't get married. I know plenty of marriages who work just fine, but then I'm gonna say what? Don't be the perfect guy? Or for the previous lunatic who said it's okay to leave the good guy, the obvious question would be why? Why is it okay to leave the good guy in chase of what? But also I'm gonna say what? Don't be the good guy? Or maybe to take it a step further and ask the first lady who started the video talking about the 4B movement. I'm sure if you ask her, he'll say they both left the perfect man because they were fighting off patriarchy or something.
It has been absolutely hilarious to me to see men in this country losing their collective over the 4B movement. For those of you that don't know what it is, the movement started in South Korea, a society that is very misogynistic. The 4Bs refer to 4 words in Korean, which I'm not going to pronounce, but I will put right here and tell you what they mean. No hetero marriage, no childbirth, no dating men, and no hetero relationships. The women in South Korea are fighting back against a society that treats them horribly. And many in the US now are starting to take up that movement as well. And you know what? I'm all for it, because the fact is women have been fighting for centuries to be treated with the same level of respect and dignity that men are. And even though they have more rights than they used to have 70 years ago, there are far too many men in this country that think women shouldn't be able to vote or work or own a house. That the only purpose of women in our society is to take care of the house and have children. It's absolutely ridiculous that women are still fighting against this level of misogyny in 2024. It's sad that for all men's statements of protecting women, it's actually more about controlling them. It's time for society to change. And if women need to take on the 4B movement in America to do it, you have my support.
And you absolutely have mine. As for you, princess, you're right, it is sad. And I hope for your sake they'll touch it now that you made this video. I'm sure it means nothing for you that South Korean women already contradicted you in their videos. I posted a couple of them, as let's face it, you know better from half a world away. No one knows the exact numbers of those participating in the 4B movement. It's somewhere from 5,000 to 50,000, but even if it would be 1 million for a movement that started in 2016 to reach 1 million members on a population that is over 50 million, it's still peanut. Oh, and by the way, one of the 4B is no sleeping with men. You kind of went around that to fit your narrative, because you know where you live, it's full on mod hookup culture. But still, like I said, I hope you do get the one blue hair nose pierced buffalo to sleep with you.
Welcome to 2024, where a fashion designer has designed a new style of master pants for women. These are $323 pants with a pocket for you to pleasure yourself. In fact, the designer calls these pants an ode to female empowerment and acceptance. I realize my wisdom at 26 years old, but I'm old enough to remember a time where sticking your hands in your pants in public constituted a crime. Would we ever have an ode to male empowerment or acceptance by creating pants for men to master in public? So because it's for women and marketed to women, it's and good and certainly not criminal behavior. Ugh.
Hey, listen, I support this too. See, I am all in support of women. And ladies, you don't need to pay $300 for those pants. Just flick your bins whenever, however, pull your pants down and just do what needs to be done. Because what if it's in public or not? Anyway, in this funnier note, I'm done for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.